Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'm Jess Nielsen. I'm a Mayo Clinic trained holistic health and wellness coach. I'm here today with Peyton, and we are talking about the wellness wheel. So last week, Peyton, you had some things you were working on from your wellness wheel. Can you tell us what it was?
I was supposed to clean out my pantry.
Oh, supposed to. How did it go?
It went good. It took me a while to actually do it. Like I waited the whole week.
Yeah.
But I did do it.
You did do it. So what roadblocks got in the way throughout the week that kind of kept you from starting earlier?
It's just kind of a drag. Like the task in general was just annoying and I didn't want to do it. So I think I just kept putting it off until I absolutely couldn't anymore. Like I did it yesterday.
That's so funny. So you said you didn't want to do it. And we talk a lot about want in the wellness wheel. And what do you know about like the want word? What do you think there?
I mean, wanting to do it definitely helps getting it done. And I did want to do it before, but then once I like opened the door, I'm like,
oh, the reality of it kind of set in. Yes.
So then I just close the door and walk away.
You know, that's a lot of people with goal setting. You're like, oh, this is a big one, or oh, do I really want to do this?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you got through it. How does it look now?
Clean. It's organized, which is nice. Like I know where everything's at and I can get to everything, so I don't have to take the whole pantry out just to get one thing.
Yes, because that's a nuisance. So how did you feel after you did it? The last thing got put in, you closed the door. What?
I was very happy and also like, what's the word? Like achieved, like.
Were you proud of yourself?
Accomplished?
Yeah,
there we go. Yeah, I was accomplished.
Yeah, that is so good. So good. And so you got through your goal. You had a couple roadblocks that kind of slowed you down, but essentially at the end, you made it. You got your pantry clean. Whoop, whoop. So we celebrate the small victories, right? We celebrate everything that's part of this because we want to have a little dopamine with it. Yeah, definitely. So if we went back to your wellness wheel, what other categories kind of came up for you? Is there anything else that you might want to work on this week? Or what were your low ones?
Food and fuel, career, school, money, and then fun, play, movement.
And so let's see, we've talked about
these
food and fuel. Career, school, money. Tell me about that one. Why'd you give it a 4? Why not a 7? Like what got it to the 4?
I mean, I have a job, so that's my like career / money, but I feel like it's not actually a career yet.
Yeah.
Like it could be, but I haven't.
So you're kind of just passing the time in this job almost. And when you think about your future, what does it look like? What do you think is in your future?
That's a tough question.
It's a big one, isn't it?
I don't know. Honestly, there's nothing specific, I guess. I just hope to be able to provide for myself.
Yeah, that's solid.
So,
I mean, that's a good start. You want to like keep a roof over your head.
Yeah.
Maybe have like some lights and you like the internet.
The basic stuff.
Yeah. And you're young, so you have a lot of time to figure that out. There's really not a big push on that one.
That's why I'm not too worried about it, but it's there.
Yeah. It's not like the biggest problem on your wheel by any means. No. And when you think about the other categories, food and fuel or fun, play, and movement, do you think you've had any improvements on those?
The fun, play, and movement one, yeah. I feel like I've been getting out more and actually like doing stuff and hanging out with people instead of just like sitting at home.
Nice.
But
so you've actually made a few attempts and gotten out, been social. Yeah. And that's important because what do you get from that? What do you think you get?
That dopamine.
Yeah, we love our dopamine, don't we? Yes, we all love our dopamine, definitely. So what we've been doing is working through the wellness wheel, which is available on the TikTok shop. And it's basically like a workbook for adulting. It helps you achieve things you want to achieve, even the simplest, smallest things or big goals too. So Peyton has been working on her food and fuel, and then fun, play, and movements. And she's accomplished some things here. Yeah. So what have you accomplished so far? Let's like give it a little wrap up of what you've gotten out of this. Like in this area, what'd you learn there, if anything?
Well, I learned some of the like micro and macronutrients, which was kind of interesting.
Yep. Fun, play, and movement.
And I feel like that I don't know.
Food and fuel, actually. Yeah.
I feel like I watch what I'm intaking. Like I'll look at the ingredients more.
Nice. When you look at your plate, do you think, oh, I've got a lot of this or that? Do you see yourself gauging your plate differently?
I not a whole lot. Like I've expanded a little bit. I tried the eggs and cottage cheese thing.
Oh,
which actually wasn't bad.
Nice. Whoever sold us that, thank you. That was a good one. Yeah.
So I'm expanding a little bit.
That's good. It's
baby steps.
Absolutely. It's really about baby steps. So it looks like we've got a few people watching. Hi. We're glad you're joining in. We're talking about the wellness wheel and how you achieve things you want to achieve in your life. So you kind of have a nice looking wheel. You're working on different things. You're getting balanced out. Have you given any thought to like your own natural rhythms and how your rhythms flow and work? What do you know about that or think about it?
I don't know a whole lot, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't.
That's okay.
I know some, or I've heard of it,
like,
maybe, but not.
maybe the moon. You probably know like how the moon has different stages or phases. I feel like one time you told me all of them when you were like in science class. Really smart.
That's probably true.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of things that we can do to like align with the natural rhythm. And part of the wellness wheel is chapter 4, where we talk about a lot of these really cool things. There were people a long time ago who were a lot smarter than us, and they were doing a lot of observing, and they were moving a little slower, and they were learning through observation and seeing these rhythms. And so some of the things you can look at are your different chakras or energy systems that you have in your body. So you one time mentioned that you maybe have like some hormonal issues, and that kind of stuff can also have roots in these chakras or energy centers. And if you go to like page 63, will you do this quick little assessment, and I'll talk about what you're going to do. And you're working on a chakra assessment that's in the guidebook, and it looks like this. Here it is. It's just a simple little thing. You answer a few questions, and it kind of tells you what areas might be lacking or what areas might be overactive in your chakra system. And this is something that comes from like ancient Sanskrit, and chakra means wheel, spinning wheel. And it's about the energy that's coming out of these 7 main centers. And the one we know most is the heart. And the heart center has a measurable frequency. The Heart Math Institute has documented this. And so you can like pick up people's vibes from across the room based on how they're feeling. So the chakras really do play a part in our physical world as much as just our energy world. And what I'm wondering with Peyton is if she has any areas that are a little blocked or a little low, maybe we can do something to get some energy in there for her, because hormones are affected by your chakras and your energy centers. Another really cool thing that is kind of ancient wisdom is your natal chart. And the natal chart kind of looks at the sky on the day you were born, and it talks about what the planets were doing and which ones are influencing you. So this is also some of that really cool ancient wisdom that you can use to kind of figure out things in your life. Maybe you're having an off day and you're not really sure why. Well, you check the stars and it's Mercury retrograde, people. So you have to watch out for stuff like that. Another thing we talk about in chapter 4 is traditional Chinese medicine. And this is such a cool system. From thousands of years ago, they didn't have microscopes or labs. They had observation and time, lots of time. And so you can learn a lot by just getting into Chinese medicine a little bit. So Peyton, when you got your little chart completed there, where did you have the most marks? Where did you have the most X's?
A's and B's.
A's and B's. And which one was the most, if you add them up?
6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
B. So B. So B is your solar plexus and your heart. So we're going to just take a look at those and kind of see what they're all about. What do you know about your solar plexus or your heart? Have you ever even heard, have you heard those words?
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yep.
I don't know. I feel like the root chakra and like the crown are the two that I know the most about.
The top and the bottom, you know the most. That's cool. So the solar plexus is all about like your self-esteem and your sense of self-worth, honoring yourself. So do you have any issues in that department that like really pop out where you're maybe letting someone take advantage of you, or you're not, you know, getting the respect you deserve possibly?
Yeah.
There could be some of that. And so it's something to factor in, because sometimes we've tried everything else to get this one area in check and we just can't figure it out. Well, let's check out some ancient wisdom. And the other one you said was your heart. And so that's about like love and forgiveness and compassion. And I'm sure you've heard of all of those things. That's pretty common stuff. But the heart definitely has an impact on everything that we do, the way we feel.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. When you hear that, what do you think? Does it bring anything up to you or make you think like, wow, that's new?
It makes sense.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know.
It's interesting. Interesting. So you're A and B. So what was A? The root and the sacral. So yours are all your lower four, it looks like. And that's really about kind of being in the earth, kind of grounding. Do you spend a lot of time outside?
Trying to
spend more. That's part of your fun and play, right?
Yep.
So you had some inkling that this area needed help and you already started working on it. That's super cool. And then your sacral is more about like your emotions and your reproductive organs and your hormones. So
there it is.
Yeah. I mean, there could be something there. So some of the things you can do to get that energy moving is like work with crystal bowls, sound therapy. You can do energy practices, breathing practices. So there's lots of things. The internet is full of tools for clearing your chakras, definitely. And so that's a little bit more on chapter 4. There's just a lot of information in there on natural rhythms and how your body works and what other influences might be impacting you and you don't even realize it. So that has been chapter 4. We got it. And now back to your wellness wheel. So you are looking pretty good. You are feeling pretty balanced. As you move into the next week, is there any areas in your life that you want to spend some time on? And it's a want. Make sure you try to find something you want to do. A want is very important. Wants are what help us get the motivation we need to get these things done. You got it. What is it?
I want to start a new project or try and start a new project or try something like crafty.
What kind of a crafty project?
Yeah.
So creativity.
Yes.
Okay. A creative project. And so we like to be smart with our goals, and that comes in chapter 6. So what kind of things can we do to make it smart? Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and then we have to put a time on it as well.
That's hard. I have
a couple that's the tricky part.
Or ideas.
Yeah.
Mainly though, I want to like try and crochet something.
Okay, so you have like a theme you're going for here.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you were going to break that down into just like one small goal to start with, what would that look like?
I want to try.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to.
You're not going to be like, I'm making a whole sweater this week.
Yeah, so I'm going to try to crochet a koozie in a week.
Yeah.
I feel like that's pretty.
Okay.
Or at least start.
Let's say start even, right? Like make it achievable because it's a lot more fun when you can achieve it.
Yeah.
And so you said start. Tell me specifically what that looks like. You get the needle out, you get the thread. What does start look like?
To get the thread, the needle, and at least get a row done.
Okay, so like one row and the tools.
Yeah.
You need some tools and one row done. Okay, that seems good. And how confident are you on a scale of 1 to 10 that you're going to be able to achieve this?
Starting it, I'd say like an 8.
An 8. And how did you get to an 8? Why not a 6? Like what gives it that importance?
Well, because first of all, I need a koozie. So
okay. Yeah.
And they're cute.
Okay. And they're cute. Yes.
And I have crocheted before. Like I have some knowledge of doing it. So I don't.
You know you have some skills in that department. Like it's not brand new or foreign.
No. It's just relearning. And I think the starting process is the hardest part. Like once I get going and I get the flow, it'll just finish itself.
You'll probably be able to whip out like 20 of them.
Exactly.
Those will probably be on the TikTok shop later. TBD, we'll see. Okay, and so you said an 8. So you want to get this done. Yeah. And how long time? We need a time on it.
I'd say like a week.
So you think by next Thursday you'll have one row?
Yeah, I hope
right, because how are we going to measure it? How do we know that, yes, you got this goal?
Yeah, I think that's good because one row is me starting.
Yes.
And I don't want to overwhelm myself by saying I'm going to finish it.
No, because then it's not fun.
Exactly.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Okay.
that goal will keep it a want.
I like that. That's good because want is so important in all of this. We talked about it before, but if you don't want it, it's really hard to do. So that's a big piece to making changes that you actually want to make. That's what we're all about here at the Wellness Wheel. We help you do the things that you want to do. So if you are interested in the Wellness Wheel and what we're talking about today, you can find this in the TikTok shop. We worked hard on it and it's really fun. It's a little workbook that kind of helps you get through life and achieve your goals. So it's fun stuff. Yeah. Okay, well, I think that's all we've got for today.
Yeah.
We might do this again next week. Hard to say.
We don't know.
We might not. I don't know. We'll find out. But we're going to say thanks for watching and bye for now.